Hey guys, Alpha9 here. Welcome to this new Conqueror Blade video. Joe on the channel asked me to do or to make a detailed video about this game. So this is gonna be a basic video for new players, what to do and how things goes in this game. So this is an MMORPG game where you start very tiny character or low level and you walk your way through quests, battles, and all this kind of stuff. Of course, you start at certain point or area or region, and you later on you can change your region. What I mean by that, if we go to the map here, as you can see, there are 4 regions in this game, or at the moment are 3, 2 are locked, and you start in certain point and then later on you can change that area. It's no big deal. You can find the same stuff in all regions, so don't worry about this. Now let's begin with the weapons. When you start the game, you will have weapons to choose from, and also you can unlock more weapons while you are progressing and doing some quests. My uh, my advice for you guys is when you start the game, make sure to press on tab, go to Master of Arms, and test all the weapons. Why I'm saying this? Because when you pick up your weapon, you will have some skills to unlock, and those skills will require some skill points, which are, I don't want to say a pain, but it's a grindy process to get those skill points. So you don't want to unlock your weapon and then at the end decided that, okay, this is not a weapon I want to play. Uh, that's why make sure to test all weapons and decide which weapon you want to go with at start, because you will need to spend lots of skill points to unlock and master your weapon. The more you unlock, the better stats you will have. So keep this in mind. Of course, there are some skills where you cannot unlock unless you do some challenges. Like, let me show you this mounted throw. It's a it's a skill where you throw your spear while mounted on the horse. This is for the shield and spear weapon. You can't unlock this by skill points. You will have to go to season challenges and unlock this skill, as you can see right here, by doing some challenges. So keep in mind to test all the weapons before you decide which one to go to. Now, of course, you will get weapons and gear armor from quests that are not the best gear you can get, but it's gonna help you process and do your things without any problem for that point. Now, of course, also, if we go to our character here, we have 5 attributes: the leadership, and we have those 4: strength, agility, armor, and toughness. Leadership is the one you can't change. You will have basic 700 leadership, and you can have up to 25 leadership on each armor piece of the 4 you can put on. So that can be reached to 800 at max. Now, leadership is needed to bring units into battle. If we check all the units here, as you can see, each unit has a required leadership cost to use the unit. So keep this in mind, and we'll talk about leadership again. But we let's talk about the strength, agility, armor, and toughness. Now you have one chance per week for free to reset those points. So if you put the wrong points and you already used the reset, you will not be able to reset your attributes for 1 week. So my advice also here is to check the internet, ask in the game. If you are in a house, ask the guys which are the best attributes for your certain build before applying them. You still can use or buy this scroll of renewal, but you will need real money. So keep this in mind before applying your stats or attributes. Also, as you can see, you can have 4 pieces of armor and 1 weapon. Also, your mount can have 4 pieces of armor. This will boost your horse stats because horse can be killed in battle and you will be running around without any horse. That can be a pain. So yeah, let's repair that and repair here. So keep this in mind. When you start, you will have a basic mount. Don't bother about mounts at the beginning because you will be getting better mounts on the way of your, journey. Also, let's talk about the way we craft gear before we go to the units. Now there is a smith here, and it's almost in every village or town. You go to him, you press on create armor or weapon. There is a list here for helmet, boots, and all this, kind of stuff. Also, weapons. If we go to the weapons, you can check the weapons here and choose which weapon to craft. Of course, the blue ones, guys, are good ones. When you start, they are decent, and you need schematics, as you can see here, to craft those. For each weapon of those, you need schematics. For the normal ones, they are crappy. Don't bother with them. But the schematics can be dropped from battles. You can get those from daily quests and all this kind of stuff and activity. You need one per one craft. Also, you need some material to be able to craft those guys. Now, the best way, this is important tip for you guys. You might not be able to do it at the beginning, but once you have enough bronze, there is a decent way to get those. If we go to the horse seller, and it's almost in every town or village, and purchase the cheapest blue barding and tuck parts, which are armor for your horse. As you can see, I always purchase 40. Of course, the max you can purchase is 20, so you have to purchase that twice. But we'll just purchase 10 just to show you the process here. God damn it. And it's not working. 20 is okay. And you go to salvaging, and we need to salvage those to get materials out of them. This is a good way to get materials, as you can see here: powder, silver, leather, ingots, steel ingots, and gold dust, and all this kind. Those 5 materials you will need for almost all your gear to craft. So doing this, of course, it's RNG, so it depends. Sometimes you will destroy 10 pieces and will get no silver, but sometimes you get 5. It depends on RNG. But this is the fastest way to get those. So keep this in mind when you need to craft or reforge your weapon. Now I will show you what reforge means. And I'm done here. Of course, you have to do this till you get the required amount you need for your weapon or gear, but it's a good way to get those. Now, once you have your weapon or gear, you need to reforge it. Reforge the gear will give you better stat on the gear. As you can see, this is a reforge. Uh, let me see if I have a normal piece here just to show you the difference between them. Yeah, as you can see, we have here a chest not reforged, and we have another chest reforged. Check the stats. The one on the left is reforged. It has a better stats, of course, and sometimes the blue reforged ones will be better than the normal purple ones. So yeah, make sure that you reforge all your gear. Now, one key here when it comes to reforging your gear is this artificial stone. You need this. You will get this from quests, from uh, weekly quests, from daily quests, and daily quests will give you um, some kind of currency where you can use to purchase. Let me show you, to purchase those stones. As you can see here, you can purchase them with this currency. Also, you can purchase them with another currency like here. I don't see those guys. You can purchase other things, but yeah, there are some other ways to get those stones. You can get them from drops in battles and all this kind of activity. So you need that kind of stones. Make sure that you save them, and because you will need lots of them. Now, each time you reforge a piece, the legendary chance will get up and higher. It will be increased till you get a legendary piece. As you can see here, let me see. As you can see, this legendary helmet and all those kind of weapons are legendary. The ones that looks reddish or brown, I don't know. It depends on your monitor color. But yeah, this is the way it goes with the weapons. Now let's go to the units. Also, when you go to the battle, beside your character or hero, you can control your unit. Those units will be helping you in battle, and each player will bring their units. So running around without unit is basically make you useless. So you need the best units to get. When you start, you go to unit tree here. Of course, you will get some units from some quests. They are good units. Also, you might be getting units chests as rewards. Make sure to choose the best ones. But this is the way you can unlock the basic units. You will start with nothing in here. You need to unlock your way to reach certain unit. You need honor for this. You will get the honor from battles. Each week you can have up to 20,000 honor, and it will reset on Monday. You don't have to go to the skills where the units you are unlocking are useless. Most of the units here are useless. But if you want to reach a certain unit, let me show you. If you want to reach a certain unit, for example, I want to reach those fire lancers, you will have to go through a certain line to reach those units. As you can see, before I reach here, I want to reach here. And I need to unlock all this line before reaching my unit. So I need to unlock this skill, then this skill, then this unit, then this skill, then this unit, and so on. This is how it works. Don't bother with the skills that comes on left or right, up or button, because you will not need them, and they will be expensive when it comes to honor. Save your honor when you start because you will need all the honor you can get. This is about the unit tree. Warband builds. This is where you put your units that you want to take to the battle. And now we can talk about the leadership. You start with 700 leadership, and as we said, you get 25 possibly on each piece, so that makes it 800. I'm playing since long time and still couldn't get 800 on my gear because it's all RNG when you reforge or craft your weapon and gear. But basically, each unit requires some leadership to for you to be able to use it. So you will have to choose your units accordingly to that. When you go to the barracks, also for the purple units, the 4-star units, they added something new called mastery, where you can add more stats to your units and unlock maybe some skills. And that's a very nice thing. I find it's a good thing. The way you unlock the mastery is by getting those scrolls of mastery. You can get them from honor store, as you can see here and here. You need green ones and blue ones. Don't buy blue ones from here because they are expensive. You can basically buy if it's cheap, like 250 honor each, you can buy whatever you can, and you can turn those into blue ones by exchanging them. And how you exchange them is by clicking here and exchange uncommon scrolls of mastery and make them a blue ones. So keep this in mind. Mastering here is very nice and will boost your units. I believe they did this because lots of people believe that most of the purple units are useless and everyone is using the golden ones, which are the 5 stars. So basically you just grind those for nothing, and I think that they are fixing this. So now basically if you have a decent purple unit or maybe a decent blue green unit, you still can compete and make some real damage in the battle. This is about the mastering. About the doctrines here, guys, as you can see, those doctrines also another system to boost your units. You can add block, you can add health, you can add lots of stats. The way you get those, some quests will give it to you, and some of them you can get by getting these treaties. Those can be purchased from multiple stores or places. Also, you can get those from quests. Now, if we press escape, we go to War Scholar. As you can see here, if we have those treaties, we can get some nice doctrines. Those are nice ones. Of course, it's RNG. You still can get green ones, blue ones. So yeah, but still you can get decent ones. From here are for archers. You can get nice ones like piercing damage and all kind of items. Here for shielded units, you can get nice stuff. Also, this is for cavalries. So yeah, this is just the way it is. Here for the frontier fort, you can use those battle relics to unlock units, and you need 20 of those for each unit to unlock it. And it didn't work well for me, and I'm playing since long time, but I never unlocked any unit doing this. Of course, you still can if you have the weapon, the unit unlocked. Those scrolls can level up your unit a bit, but yeah, it's just another feature in here. What else we want to talk about is season pass, guys. The battle pass is nice feature also. It will give you nice items beside the items you get as the basic one. So if you want to spend a bit money on the game, make sure to get the battle pass. It's really worth it. Also, there is another option here, which is the premium, where you can buy premium. For 30 days you need 800 sovereigns. That's like $8 US. It will boost your hero unit, XP, bronze, honor, all this kind of things. So if you are up to paying or supporting the company, this is also one of the ways to um, do. Now for the you know skins, this is up to you. I never paid anything for my skins. I don't believe in that. Also, there are some options here where also you need to pay, but let me show you what I mean. Um, where is it? Oh, it's in here, I believe. Yeah, as you can see, this package is 540 sovereigns. That's like $5 US, I believe. But this is its original price. I have no idea from where they get this price. This is crazy price. And if we check, it will give you artificial stones 100, and also will give you a pass that will give you 15 artificial stones daily for 30 days. This is a good investment if you want to pay or some money in the game. The same applies to this, and the same applies to this. But here you will not have a ticket, you will only get those. So yeah, but this is not cheap. This is 8,000. Forget about this. I didn't see the price. But yeah, this is the way it's working. The same applies for this and this. This will give you XP. This will give you scrolls for mastery and so on. So there are lots of ways to pay in this game, but yeah, you need to be careful when spending money in here. But for the battle pass, I recommend it. For the premium, I recommend it. Other than that, I don't think so. When it comes to the market, guys, the market, you use something called silver coins. They are not easy to obtain. Keep this in mind. So don't just spend your silver here and there. Think twice before spending it. And for the bronze right here, this is the most currency you will be getting. So it will help you a bit. And yeah, let me talk about the season here before we end this video. There are lots of units where you can unlock from the seasons, and those units are not in the basic unit tree. The only way to get them is from here, or if you are lucky, you will get a chest and you will get that unit out of chest. So there are nice units here. I don't want to go through each because this will take time, but the way you unlock those is by unlocking the three stars first, then the 4-star first, then the 5 stars next. You can't unlock the 5 stars unless you unlock the 4 stars, and so on. You have to start from the lower ones to reach the top ones. Most of them are useless units. Like, I don't know what is the Hallowed Auxiliary. They build stuff and support units. I never saw someone playing with it. But yeah, you have to unlock it to unlock the next ones. The same applies for all the seasons here. And for the units, make sure to Google it, YouTube it, to find out which units are the best and which units to unlock. and worth your time and effort. Also, you can pay to progress here by paying. As you can see, you can pay, unlock uh, this section, also pay and unlock another section till you end get this unit. Of course, you still can play the game without paying and unlocking the unit, but it will take a bit more time and grinding. So guys, basically this is the whole idea about this game. When you go to the battle, you go with your units, make sure you stick with your unit and learn how to use them, how to make tactics about this, because this is a hard game. It's not about getting in, because rushing things will get you killed at the end no matter what. So make sure you learn your units and how they work and all this kind of tactics. Try to play with your team and so on. So basically this is it guys for this video. I hope you find it useful. Subscribe, like the video. If you have any comments, any tips, any questions, leave it below. Until next time, stay safe, keep playing, and we'll see you the next one. Peace.